Hello, this is Mrs. LeBeau. I'm here to help you with the answers to your practice test. I hope you've done great on this, and I hope this helps clear up any misunderstandings. So we are going to start with number 1. Okay, hello. Mr. Taylor arranges some chairs in rows. If he puts the same number of chairs in each of, 7 rows and puts 7 chairs in the last row, he sets up 70 chairs. So we find that as our total. So we know it's going to have to equal 70. So it either needs to be the first one or the third one. It's obviously the first one. So how you would figure that out is to find 70 minus 7 using our principles of our properties of addition and subtraction. So 70 minus 7 equals 63. And I know that 7 times 9 equals 63, so I know there are 9 chairs. Very good. Okay, number 2. 2A is possible because I'm looking at 150 flowers. Notice that that is the total. And if she picks 80 red flowers and the rest are yellow, she sells 45. Then we do need to, if we add all the ones she sells plus the 45 plus the 80, we should get 150. So 2A and 2D is correct. Number 3. Hopefully you drew a picture similar to this, but the answer is 25. Number 4. Now this problem was a little bit difficult as you were supposed to look for information you don't have. So you had to think about what it is they are asking. What are they asking? Well, I can see I only have one number, about 93 cucumbers. And the question is, how many cucumbers does Marnie pick? Well, I don't know how many she picks, and I don't know how many they pick total. So we need to find the one that refers to a total, which would be C. How many cucumbers are grown at the farm each year? And then you need to put a possible answer down there. I picked the number 157, subtracting 93 to give me how many of 64 for Marnie's cucumbers. You can pick any numbers as long as you use the 93 for David. And it is a correct answer. Good job. Okay, this is my attempt in trying to draw a obviously we can see here a total with 2 add-ins. So looking at and putting both of those in there, it makes it easy to figure out what is missing, which is the boys. So I put B for boys. And by finding B, which is the other add-in, I found it is 110 boys. Number 6. There are also some possible answers there. Well, I'll tell you what, we sorted it into needed information and extra information. And then you just need to describe what strategy you used and how did it help. And here's a possible answer. It doesn't have to be exactly like that, but it does have to make sense. Okay, here's that one where it's asking, what is the first step question? First thing you need to figure out. So, the first thing you need to figure out is to ask, well, how many postcards does Susan put in the folders? And then you can write your equation and get your answer. But make sure that first question is there. Okay, looking at the photos. Looking at this 56 photos is your total. And 7 photos in each album tells me those are equal groups. So I know I am looking for another factor. So that's why A, B, and D are all true. Number 9, Tara and Keisha post 78 flyers. Number 10, using those equation symbols, we were writing a situation equation and then a solution equation. Now the situation equation just tells us what it is we need to do. So the situation is I need to take the 54 grapefruit and put them into 9 boxes. So that's my situation. I need to know what to do. So 54 grapefruit into 9 boxes. G equals how many grapefruit are in each box. So my solution just tells me what I did to figure it out. And there's more than one possibility there. You could have still done 54 divided by 9 equals 6, or you could have done the inverse operation, which would have been 9 times 6, but you still get the same answer, 6. Okay, number 11. If Declan reads 19 books, he reads 13 fewer than Ellie, then that's a simple addition, 32 books. Number 12. Now this one, is this a reasonable answer question? And this is where you get to use your estimation skills to see if that is a reasonable answer. And it is a reasonable answer, because if you round the numbers to the nearest 10, your estimate is close to 72, so that is a correct answer. Okay, now here I hope you did write out your equations, because that's what it asked you to do. Write equations to find the unknown numbers and then complete the table. Now I have written one equation with 2 steps. It is okay if you write 2 equations as long as you come up with the correct answer. Check those carefully. If you need to pause the video, pause the video. Number 14 is A. And number 15, you should have drawn a comparison bars. This was a little tricky trying to do it on the computer, I admit, but I bet you could come up with a drawing to compare so that you can see that Ryan has 7 more ties. That's it. You did it. You can score yourself at how many you've got out of 15 and go back and review these, and maybe hopefully we'll discuss them at group today. Okay, discuss them at group? Well, maybe, but what I would like to say is I hope you did well, because tomorrow is the test. Review carefully and good luck. Use all your skills and use a scratch paper so you don't get confused.